Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything?
She's the best ship in the balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes the Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
target's down. Heading out.
lead. I'll follow.
Got it. Hostile contact.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. Be sure to sneak around and pull its tail.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built. It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier. How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past
We
there.
have to get you out of here before more get.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him. Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no. Spectres make their own rules. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back. Maybe. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it should...
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like
There's
the way
more to it than... It didn't start out bad, but as CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for...
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then
I wasn't
no.
trying to. I understand.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes.
But they go to colonize. We're not settlers, so we leave. Hire ourselves out. Ask the Solarians if you want. All I know, it makes breeding. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's...
Why don't the Krogan try to find
When was the last time you ask a Krogan? Would he rather find... It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open-door policy.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies.
This is the most advanced. I don't think we should give them engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance?
I'm not sure I'd call we humanity. I mean, have to
standing up for ourselves, doesn't it?
I don't think we. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as an evidence.
If you're fighting a bear and it's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams.
My family's defended the Alliance. My father, grandfather, I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like...
I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine, a rifleman...
That's odd. Your record is spot.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens.
I never knew
So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Mainly I wanted
Glad to hear
serve.
it. I'd hate to think you were out here for a free college education. It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high.
I don't think kissing Tyrion...
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the
Not
last
sure I'd buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom.
I think she's being straight with us.
Yeah, she's... Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were... She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Fill me in on the IES.
So, eventually the sinks have to be vented.
There's no way for anyone to
visual scan. Most vessels rely on scanners, as long as the stealth...
Why doesn't it work with
cranking up the sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight.
Where else
you
are you,
name it. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only
I want to know more about
the best ship I've ever served on. Probably.
What's so special about it?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
You're I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful.
The Normandy's a prototype.
A month. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this...
I had no idea you found ship
It comes with being a... But we don't have anything. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from...
I can't believe your fleet's still using
They're
ships.
constantly being... We've tried... But some things we just can't make on our own.
Tell me about
Unfortunately, we have had to...
What kind of freedom?
In extreme cases of population...
That's your government.
Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart.
So
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly...
I want to know more
I doubt I can... All I know is the story of their origins.
Interesting.
Over time, we made small
How come the council...
This wasn't true AI research. The changes... But one thing we underestimated was the power.
So,
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to...
So there's some sort
No, nothing like that. Each Geth... But when they're in close proximity, they can...
What made them rebel?
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently...
You can't blame them for...
We had no other choice. The hope was that most of the war... We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through...
I want to know...
This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective...
And a captain chooses
It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new... Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumph. Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely,
I trust you, Commander. If you think they belong here...
How did you...
They had the numbers.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to
That's
politicians.
a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last... So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew.
I can... Top of my class...
What are you talking?
Okay. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better.
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine.
You're in good hands.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander.
I'm just glad we got...
So, I know you, but I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help
Don't worry,
you.
Liara. I trust you.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
You must enjoy something about
I
it.
love my... You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That
Sounds
is...
like you want to
What?
dissect me.
I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No...
Calm down, Liara.
Joking. Oh, but... Now you know. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened. I don't understand it. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be...
This hurts you, doesn't
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but although we seek to understand other species...
Like what?
We still require a partner to reproduce.
I don't understand. Your
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. The true connection is meant... We then pass these...
What happens to your
Every
partner?
relationship is different. Some others can be more long-term. Sometimes in a
Do you know who Matriarch
She
Benezia?
rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari. Think about it, Shep. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to.
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if...
You Asari...
We do, and even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. Although we seek to understand other species...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Anything you need, Commander? Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just...
That's a generous attitude. This Saren is looking for records on some... Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't...
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong.
I hear you. It just seems... Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't...
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't... Sorry, Haldan is unkind. We were... There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the wall.
Is there some question
My
about-
mother... It only get... A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after...
Jump Zero
Yeah,
is-
it was a sterile research platform, and I was...
There were others.
We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Canadians...
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
We'd sit around... There was this girl named... She was from Turkey. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was...
Things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any...
I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No...
Alenko...
Besides, I've got my pen.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command.
Shepard, this is Admiral. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to...
Are you telling me this
We're not
computer is-
stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. We need you to fight your way through the training ground to the VI core and manually disable...
Can't you
Our
disable it?
fail-safes aren't... We could bomb it from orbit, but I know Spectre's answered the Council, but you're still... The VI controls all the facilities...
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface.
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely,
I
Presley.
trust you, Commander. If you think they belong here...
How did you...
They had the numbers.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to
That's a
politicians.
good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last... So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew.
I can... Top of my class?
What are you talking?
Okay. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better.
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine.
You're in good hands.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander.
I'm just glad we got...
I know you, but I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help
Don't worry,
you.
Liara. I trust you.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
You must enjoy something about
I
it.
love my... You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That
Sounds
is...
like you want to
What?
dissect me.
I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No.
Calm down, Liara.
Joking. Oh, but now you know. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened. I don't understand it. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for
This
the
hurts
great-
you, doesn't
None
it?
of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but although we seek to understand other species...
Like what?
We still require a partner to reproduce.
I don't understand. Your species...
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. The true connection is meant... We then pass these...
What happens to your
Every
partner?
relationship is different. Some others can be more long-term. Sometimes in a
Do you know who Matriarch
She
Benezia is?
rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari. Think about it, it is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted...
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if...
You Asari...
We do, and even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. Although we seek to understand other species...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Anything you need, Commander? Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just...
That's a generous attitude. This Saren is looking for records on some... Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't...
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong.
I hear you. It just seems... Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't...
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't... Sorry, Haldane is unkind. We were... There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb.
Is there some question
My mother...
about...
It only get... A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after...
Jump Zero
Yeah,
is...
It was a sterile research platform, and I was...
There were other...
We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics...
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
We'd sit around... There was this girl named She was from Turkey. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was...
Things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any...
I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No...
Alenko...
Besides, I've got my pen.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command.
Shepard, this is Admiral. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to...
Are you telling me this
We're not
computer
stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable...
Can't you disable it?
Our fail-safes aren't... We could bomb it from orbit, but I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still... The VI controls all the facilities...
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard.
You don't know who I am. I command the 63rd Scout, and the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir.
You still know what? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine
It's a gimmick,
ship.
Commander. This experiment. But no, we had to make nice... I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 100... You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters?
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic.
Maybe. We're supposed to find and kill, and we need to talk about Krogan, Asar, Tur. What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow...
Between Saren and
that
the
assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justification?
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir.
Your job is to look good. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not... Good hunting, Commander Shepard.